bombings and guerrilla attacks. Mohammed Ado, Al Jazeera.
Now, if AU troops do capture Kismayo, it could be another dramatic chapter for Somalia, which has seen some big changes in the past year. In October of 2011, after 5 years in the capital Mogadishu, Al-Shabaab was finally driven out by African Union forces. Last February, the strategic southern town of Baidoa was captured with the help of Ethiopian troops. And then in May, Al-Shabaab fighters were defeated once again when they were pushed out of Afgoye and Afmado. And politically too, there have been some major changes. Just 3 weeks ago, Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud was elected president of Somalia, the first to be voted in on Somali soil in many years. Mohammed Ali Hassan is chairman of the Somali-American Peace Council. He joins us now from Washington. Just how significant, how decisive does this latest apparent Al-Shabaab defeat in Kismayo really seem to be?
I think it's working because, as you know, first of all, let me congratulate our new president, which we really admire, President Hassan Sheikh, and the new speaker, Dr. Jawahari, and his lieutenants, and the new parliament. Things are doing pretty good. We're very happy that he offered them to have soft power, peace with them. So anybody who refuses peace, who's violent, definitely will be defeated, because it's not the interest of Somalia to continue war. The country suffered for over 20 years of these wars. And we appreciate what Amazon and African Union is doing for Somalia, but they have to be very careful not to kill innocent Somalis. We cannot tolerate that.
But just looking at the developments in Kismayo, does this look like it is a group that is now on the way to be decisively dealt with and defeated, or is it too soon to dismiss the group outright? We've seen them in the past regroup and resurface. Could this be another one of those episodes, or are most Somalis now feeling confident about the future of the country and its stability?
We feel very confident because the TFG was a little bit considered weak, and there were not people being elected the same way as you said. This is the first time that Somalia has been elected on the soil of Somalia. There is hope in the air, so we're expecting these people, those who accepted peace, to be dealt with them in peace. But the ones who are not dealing with peace, violence is unacceptable. So we appreciate African Union and the other groups that's helping, but we are really encouraging them. They have to work with side by side with Somali forces, and at the same time, we would like not to be innocent people to be killed.
But even though, as you say, even though there has been a new president elected just a few weeks ago, there have also been explosions in the capital itself, Mogadishu, over the last few weeks. So obviously this isn't a spent force. Al-Shabaab still has the capability to shake the level of stability and people's confidence.
Well, you're right. Nobody who can stop someone who's willing to die and put himself bombs. It happens all over the world in the terrorist areas where there are terrorists. So we would really think that these people, because the public is helping African Union. Remember when the Ethiopians first came, they were larger in number, but they were not getting help from the Somali public. Now the Somali public is tired of war, and they would like to see these people to be part of the peace. If they're not taking peace, the public are against any violent group.
But how do Somalis, though, view this regional external dimension, the fact that it took Kenyan troops to be in the lead this time to go after Al-Shabaab, just as it did take Ethiopian troops a few years ago? Is that a problem?
It is a problem, and I wish we had a strong Somali force. That's what we are really encouraging with this new administration that's coming. They have to build Somali National Army, because foreign forces can help you only temporarily, and they cannot really help you. But alhamdulillah, so far they did a good job in Mogadishu, and as long as they are working with the public and with the side of the Somali force, there's a good chance that this will be dealt and peace is going to come back in Somalia. We are looking forward for that.
How do you, though, explain the fact that Al-Shabaab still appears to control some significant territory within Somalia, particularly in the south and in central Somalia, in the countryside? How much popular support do they still have?
I don't think they get a support from the public, but they have like intimidation and threatening. That's what's happening there, and there's no strong military Somali. So that's why I will highly encourage you. We really need to build Somali National Force, because outside force can only help you temporarily. Then they can be dealt. Because Somalia used to be one of the most strongest nations in military, one of the most strongest in our navy. So you never have piracy and all that stuff. We really need to also expecting this new president to really bring a new face, hopefully. That's my personal advice. And many of us in the diaspora would like to see a new person like him, a new person like the speaker, and hopefully they're going to work. They will not be infighting like the previous presidents and prime Prime Minister used to do that, then there's a good chance that we can win.
Mohammed Ali Hassan joining us from Washington. Thanks very much. Now, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says the United States has